So you got a kid?
No, well, my exes might as well be my child. I pay alimony.
That's what you got caught up, huh? So he got you.
Yeah.
Got a good. He got you.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to be happy or.
I mean, happy because I got out of it.
No, happy for the.
I'm so glad you didn't say that.
He came up on $500,000.
Yeah, I'm happy for the. Yeah.
5 famous women who were ordered to pay alimony to their ex-husbands. Number 5, Toni Braxton. After divorcing her ex-husband, Toni was ordered to pay $10 million in alimony. Number 4, Madonna. When Madonna divorced director Guy Ritchie received $50 million to $60 million. Number 3, Halle Berry. After her divorce from Olivier Martinez, Halle was required to pay $8,000 per month in child support, also obligated to pay 4.3% of her annual income as part of the settlement for her ex-husband.
I feel that if a woman or a man is having to pay support that is way more than the reasonable needs to help support the child, I think that is wrong. The way many laws are set up, people are allowed to use children in order to be awarded money to live a lifestyle that's not only did they not earn, but that is way above and beyond the child's reasonable needs, and that is, quote, the wrong. And that's where I see the abuse. Okay. Why am I paying you more than what's required to support the child? Not support your, right? Our girl Halle's saying that, she preaching.
Number 2, Britney Spears. Britney was required to pay about $20 million per month in child support. Number 1, Mary J. Blige. Mary was ordered by the court to pay her ex-husband, Martin Kendu Isaacs, $5 million per month.
You had to go on tour to pay alimony to your ex-husband. I don't know if the number's correct. I saw it was like $30,000 a month or something like that.
Yeah.
What would you have done differently when you first got married?
I would have never let a person have that much power over my money, my life, over anything ever again. And you hope that they're going to help you and not steal from you and lie to you. And you hope that people would help you when you don't know. And a lot of times what happened to me, they rob you.
The fact is, it's a system that's there to be taken advantage of.
So you should, because you can. Is that what you're saying?
That means he had to do what he had to do to get you. I'm sorry that he did that. Listen to me. I'm sorry, darling.
Say you're anti-child support. You gotta be anti-child support.
I'm sorry that happened to you. But I guarantee as you move forward through life, you'll never make that motherfucker
I never would. It's the most expensive mistake I made.
That's my point about the same stuff I was saying about life. Your experiences have taught you who to stay away from and who to talk. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
That's my point, love.
But that don't mean we have to congratulate him.
No. As a G, salute that.
Polite savages.
Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got on me.
Ladies, gentlemen of polite savages, we are now about to embark on a journey sure to anger feminists and modern women who thought they wanted equality alike. As always, we're only here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and laugh at these fools who actually thought that the rules did not apply to them. So let's get on up and get into it. Are you ready? Let's go. Well, polite savages, the world is changing at a frightening pace. Things are going awry, and what you thought was one way is upside down and not exactly the way you thought it was. These ladies now have to pay alimony, and when it comes up, not so often, but every now and again, the breakdown, the mental gymnastics that these ladies display is absolutely hilarious, because one thing that they'll tell you, they'll look you dead in the eye and say, how can I have to support somebody who has a career? They're well-to-do. They are not disabled.
I make $75,000 a year and my wife makes $250,000. I shouldn't have to give her anything. I went to school while he sat around. Why should I pay him anything? I'm the wife. He should be paying me. You have to pay him $3,000 a month in alimony. Just because you're a woman does not mean that you don't pay alimony. You make more money than him, so he gets the $3,000 to keep up with his lifestyle. That's not fair.
Women who have to pay alimony every month really breaks my heart, because it's like, damn, 10 times out of 10, this man probably cheated on you probably didn't belittle you. You probably had to do everything because obviously you made more money than him. And for him to walk away from the marriage and can live his best life off of your dime, it's just certain things that just ain't right in this world.
Same thing men's been saying for years, but they didn't care because it wasn't them. You see, there's no fun when the rabbit has the gun and the shoes on the other foot, but it really comes to the pot calling the kettle black. And some of you ladies thinking that dating out of your race is the answer. But let me tell you something. All men and all women, no matter what race they are, when they can, may take advantage of the system, especially when they're scorned.
I've been a forensic accountant for 25 years, and angry men always ask me, why should she get half of the money? Because once they get married, it's not his money, it's their money. The money earned during a marriage is marital money, and they are both entitled to it, no matter whose name is on the paycheck. And most of the time, it's the wife who stays home to raise the children. So even though it's her husband's name on the paycheck, she has made valuable contributions to that household. So yes, your wife is entitled to half of the money, even though her name was not on that paycheck.
I wouldn't even consider a prenup where she might have more money than me too.
Joe? Absolutely, I would. Sorry.
No doubt about it.
I have kids. Whatever we get together, it's different. Whatever I have from before belongs to my kids.
Or belongs to my kids. I mean, respectfully, that's just the way it is.
What do you mean from before?
What do you mean? I have children. I was married before, so there's assets and things I have from before. And he won't be able to get.
But he can't even look that way. Don't think about it.
I agree.
Yeah, because it belongs to my kids.
You already know how the saying goes, your money is her money and her money is her money. If she came up off the bag off of a previous marriage, best believe she already have a prenup in place to prevent you from getting your hand in the cookie jar. Receive your blessings in the form of an alimony. The ladies and modern women out here on them social media streets is out here plotting by themselves and by together in chat rooms and in groups to be thinking ahead so that the man that they share a bed with won't do something so clever and get his fair share. But you know, if the shoes was on reverse, they'd be screaming and screeching, hollering and moaning and be groaning the fact that you don't trust her and love her enough. And that's why you had to go get yourself a prenup. But I guarantee you polite savages, if she had something too big and of value to lose, she already be having that prenuptial package ready to serve you if there ever becomes an issue between you two. Don't get yourself emotionally manipulated by the wiles and the scheming machinations of the average new age modern woman with all her cunning and guile. Protect yourself because it's wild out here.
I feel sorry that happened for you.
Thank you.
You know, but for the system, that's one crew.
There are a lot of people who think like you. There are a lot of people who do.
God.
Because it's a big deal. Because he's not black, too, by
He's
the
a
way.
white belt.
Oh, even better. What? Good for him. Yeah.
How many of these black women actresses or great sports stars, kids look like them and their family?
They always marry white men.
When people of color find ways to be financially successful, they ain't with people that look like they mama and daddy. That's a problem. That's the definition of self-hate. Why are we attracted to what we not, brothers and sisters?
You may already know I'm mixed race if you are into interracial dating. I think it's safe for me to say to you, the grass isn't greener on the other side, no matter what they say, with their feminine ways and the sexual things they like to do to you. See, you already see it with the white woman here. Well, lady polite savages of darker complexion and melanin, you are in for a rather rude awakening. Be careful what you wish for, because that white knight may really be a downright scoundrel, scamming his way to get right into your pants, right when you put that man on a pedestal. That scammer right there is not only just trying his chance to get laid, but best believe he's trying to find multiple ways to get paid.
Another reality TV couple divorce is getting messy. The Bachelorette's Rachel Lindsay's ex-husband Brian Abasolo wants homegirl to pay up to their divorce papers, requesting alimony ASAP because he only made $16,000 last year, and he wants to maintain living the high life like he did when they were married. Wow.
She talk about domestic violence. She let a white motherfucker pimple to the game and got a half million. Who raised you?
A federal judge.
Oh my God. Lady right here, she got her wake-up call. And it seems like she just wasn't ready for it.
Wake up, nigga. Wake-up calls a bitch.
You know, I think with the women, I think it could be directly tied to the person that gave them their success. You get what I'm saying? Like with a lot of black women, their career success or the things that take them over the top are normally given to them by somebody that's not black. And I think,
go deeper.
Yeah,
like my brother Zoe would say.
So I think subconsciously they have a God complex with the people who give them the most opportunity. They feel like they need to be connected to the source. They view that as a source instead of it just being a business deal or somebody I'm doing business with. This is a person that's giving them bread and water, so they kind of want to be in alignment with that energy. You know what I'm saying?
So are you saying, KraigFacts, whoever give the money, you're their God?
I say to women, yeah, because women look for providers. Whether it's the system, whether it's a man, or whether it's somebody giving them a narcissistic feel, helping them fill a void, women look for somebody that could provide either money, energy, or resources, and they subjugate themselves to that. Like, that's why women call broke when they get mad, because that's a shot at you not being able to give me everything I need financially, So, I think it's directly connected to who helps them fulfill their needs.
That was a very elaborate way of saying, if you got money, you can get bit.
That's straight up.
Let me quiet it down here. Just talk to the sisters for a second. Hey, just listen up. I want you to listen up for me a second. I know some of you said it was absolutely best to date out because those black men are far too dusty. The other men of every other community absolutely understands that they are just 100% providers. And all these horrible black men, the men that you were cursed to be a part of, that they're just not here to take care of you. And man, when they choose to date out, those are the only ones who want to be providers.
The truth is, black men culturally are the only ones that really expect their women to help them pay bills.
But guess what happened? Ha ha! The joke's on you, Jack. You see, here's the deal, ma'am. You actually went and got yourself ZADDY. You went and got yourself the big bad white knight on a white horse here to save the day. And there's no hate here at the tip because I actually think that people should get with who they want to get with and love who they want to love. There is no hatred. There's just reality, and the reality is what actually happened to you. $500,000 in a hole. And I know how you feel, ma'am. You feel rushed, bamboozled, tricked, run amok, razzle-dazzled, got jiggy with. Oh, that family court system, you didn't land on it. It landed smack dab on you. And you had zero recourse, nothing you could do. You just had to sit there, grit your teeth, and take it. And complain, but nobody cares because you didn't care when it was somebody else. So there's nothing left to do but lace them boots up real tight and walk a country mile in those shoes that you made for yourself. And next time when you see somebody paying that alimony from a ridiculous amount, maybe, just maybe, your ladies will start raising your hand and saying something just ain't right. Since the more successful you get, the more you can realize it could be your life. Gotcha.
I have a lot of women who when they get told like, oh yeah, no, you got to give him half your or, oh no, you got to pay alimony because he makes 50 grand a year and you make 250. They could be the staunchest feminist in the world, and when you tell them they got to pay alimony, they're like, whoa, he's a man. He's got a strong back. He can get out there and work. And then suddenly the whole like gender is a construct and there's no such thing. That goes right out the window when you got told you got to pay alimony. That's like, nope, no. I believe in strict gender roles. Men should pay alimony. Women, even if you earn 10 times, you should not have to pay alimony. I've had very, very staunchly feminist clients who changed their mind about how feminist they were when they got told that they were going to have to pay alimony.
Halle Berry is getting taken to the bank, paying off husbands and baby daddies. She getting robbed, paying off husbands and baby daddies. This is everything flipped. Your money get took. Now we know it happens to men all the time.
She paying $8,000 a month, and then she also had to pay 4.3% of her total income, which was $2 million. So she gave him $2 million, and then she got to pay $8,000 a month.
That's the first one with the girl's dad, and then there's
For
You know, they always.
Oliver Martinez.
Oh yeah, that's not him.
Women don't owe you. Oh, Halle! Wait a minute, Halle. I thought you were for equality. Women don't owe you. Fine. What's the caption? And that's on my Mary Had a Little Lamb. What? Sweet Pink says she keeps letting these white men on and over her. Oh my goodness. White man's ice is colder. Why she always have to pay her baby daddies? She need better lawyers. Oh, they blaming the lead. If the roles were reversed, guys, and he had to pay Halle $8,000 a month, do you think the women would say he needs a better lawyer? No, they would not. They would say he needs to pay more, right? But because the woman has to pay, then she needs a better lawyer. Shout out to P. Diddy, whatever, says the hypocrisy in these comments, and that's what's coming up, right? What does Sequoia say? Sequoia says, a man taking a woman's money like this will always look bummy. Will always look bummy. If you take money from a woman, you're a bum. You're a bum.
But I do have a lot of men who won't take alimony even though they're entitled to it, because there's just some feeling of like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. It's emasculating. Like if she tells people that we know that I took alimony from her, like people will think I'm less than a man. So again, it's all gender stuff. It's still out there. It's still part of the zeitgeist.
Tired of hearing black men say only black women are like that. Oh, you're crazy. Do you realize how many cultures require a dowry? Do y'all even know what a dowry is? It's them cultures that y'all try to be like. Them African cultures, that Indian cultures, where the man has to pay the woman and her family for her hand in marriage and take care of her.
Bottom line.
The amazing part is this lady's leaving out the fact that most dowries are paid to the family who's doing the other family a favor when they're actually taking somebody of lower class into the family. And these are usually made to smooth over any transactions or any warring clans. This lady's living in a land of delusion, but that's okay. I have something else for her to think about. If you want a dowry, usually your father arranges the marriage and it's nothing to do with your emotions, but it has everything to do with business. But these ladies come with a blabbly blabbler, thinking that they know what they don't know. Like, have you ever been to any business ran in the United States? You see a lady and a man working there and their family together. You think they're not going 50-50 on everything they earn together? This lady has no sense, no common sense, and deserves to just do one thing. Shut up, lady. There you go. And this is why men are rejoicing, absolutely rejoicing, that you have to pay a little alimony.
Okay, this video is going to be more of like a rant and just like probably a little bit TMI, but my divorce girlies are going to know what I'm talking about. So when I was married for 13 years, and I like 100% supported my ex-husband in like the startup of his business. Like I created his LLC. I did all of these things. I pushed him to go to his taxidermy school. I made sure that he had a business. I picked the start date. I made the Facebook page. I did all of the things for him. And in the background, I was building my own business and working full-time. Fast forward several years later and we decided to get a divorce. Things just didn't work out. The why doesn't matter, but what does matter and what I'm really struggling with right now, and I'm sure that I'm not alone, is that I was the breadwinner, right? He was a small business owner, so tax returns, write-offs, all the things. And I worked full-time W-2 making over 6 figures a year. So when it came down to time for our divorce, even though the reasons of the divorce were not my fault fully, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm just as much to be held accountable for the divorce as him. Anyways, because I made the majority of the money on paper, I was required to take all of the debt in my divorce or pay him alimony or child support.
God damn it! You can't make this.
Thank you for listening to the Tip Network. Follow us on all social medias. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
We found true happiness.
Peace.